Very good morning, everyone. I think very less people have joined, only seven participants. We'll wait for a couple of minutes and then we will start the class, okay? What about your assignments, guys? Are they done? Have you practiced? Guys, you hear me, right? It will be in the portal, Yashwant. You have you checked in the portal? Okay, let me follow up. Any questions from the previous topics or understanding, guys?
ఇది నువ్వు పంపించావు, నేను అసలు ఇంతవరకు దాన్ని చూడను కూడా చూడలేదు.
Okay, very good morning, everyone. So let's start with the class. Let me share my screen. Or I didn't open anything. Okay. So any questions, guys, from the previous session? Anyone, guys? Yeah, you will get the LMS link, Yashwant.
Santosh sir,
Sir,
sorry for the interruption. Like students are asking for the portal link. Which portal link it is?
LMS portal link, I guess, sir.
Guys, you can unmute yourself and you can ask. What's your doubt? Sharon and Yashwant.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
Sir, for completing assignment, we need to submit those things in portal, right, sir?
Yeah, okay. You're talking about assignments, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah,
So we will, we'll update about that. So these 3 days you attend the class. Mostly by Saturday,
yes, sir.
we'll check and we have to update the assignments in LMS portal.
Okay, sir. So, what about the previous week
Yeah.
assignments?
Sorry.
Previous week assignments, last week assignments.
Yeah, that also all assignments will be updated by the this weekend. Mostly by Saturday.
Okay, sir.
By Saturday we'll update. Not every week you will have assignments like every 2 weeks like that. We'll update based on the
Okay.
topics we complete.
Mhm.
We'll assign tasks.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
that assignments by Saturday we'll update. Actually, that LMS portal we are updating. In
Mhm.
that we'll add assignments. You
Mhm.
can register in our LMS portal and you can check. That will be updated by Saturday. Just give us 2 days time. Okay.
Yes, sir. Okay, okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Santosh sir, you can continue.
Okay, sir.
And you can mute guys remaining. You can mute your audio. Thank you.
Okay. So let me share my screen, guys. Okay. So let me open our notebook, which which we were going through earlier. Hmm. Okay. So we have completed till conditional statements, right? Uh, so today and these 3 days, what we are going to cover in this particular session will be the first one. Let me write. Ah, Okay. The first topic we are going to learn about the range function. Okay. Range function. And the next one we are going to learn about loops. And the third one, functions. Okay. And the fourth one we'll be having a small introduction, brief introduction about the collections. Okay. These four we will be discussing about in these 3 days. So first, range is very small topic. Okay, so we will cover these two today, and tomorrow we will cover about the functions, and day after tomorrow we will be covering about these collections, and you'll be getting a same as assignments. Okay, now first we will see about the range. Okay, so what does the range function will do? Okay, see, range function, what it will do is it will create sequential numbers. It will create sequential numbers. That sequential numbers can be anything. Okay, it can be anything. Say for example, see, mm, range of 10. Okay, we need to convert in a list format here, like this, list of range of 10. We will see what is the list in the collection part. Okay, so as of now, you just pass this range function, this range like this, in a list. Now if you run, it will give you the numbers from 0, starting from 0. This is the default. Okay, this is the default. And 9 is the last one. Means you have given 10. Okay, before that element, before that, whatever the value you have given, before that, till that, you will get the numbers starting from 0 to 9. Overall 10 numbers. In the same way, for example, if you give the list of range of, say for example, 21. 21 means before 21 means till 20. Before 21 means till 20. 0 to 20 you will be getting. 0 to 20. See, 0 to 20 you have got. Now the same way, okay, we will see some more advance of this range function. Range of, say for example, 10 or 10 to 26. Like this I have given. Earlier what we have given only the single value 10, 21, like this. But here we are giving two values. So this range function will also support the two values. It will also support the two values. Okay, the first one is 10 and next one is the 26. First one is 10 and next one is 26. The first one is the starting value, from which value the sequence has to be start. Okay, here the 10 I have given. Okay, so from number 10 it will start the sequence. Okay, still where it will goes to the 26. It goes till the 26. 26 means before 26, nothing but 25. Okay, so this will generate the numbers from 10 to 25. 10 to 25. If you run here, see, static 10, this is the 10. What is the end? 26. It won't go for the 26, it go till 25 only. It goes till 25 only. Okay, 10 to 25. That's it. So here we have learned three variations. Okay, sorry, two variations. Range of single value, and here range of multiple values, two values. Okay, and if you see the numbers also, they are incremental of 1. They are incrementing by 1. Okay, here also the numbers are incrementing by 1. Okay, so you can change this. You can go with the increment of 2 or increment of 3 or increment of 4, like that you can change basically. Okay, see how you can change. Range of 10 to 26, comma, with incremental of 2. Okay, the first value will be the start. The first value will be the start. Second value will be the stop. Nothing but till that particular number. And third value is the incremental value. Third value is the incremental value. It is the incremental value. Okay, now if you run, you will get 10. The next value is 10 plus 2. Okay, nothing but 12. Okay, 12 plus 2, 14. 14 plus 2, 16. Like that, you will be having incremental of 2 till 26. Okay, see, after 24, 24 plus 2, you will get 26. But here, the stop value is the 26. It will not be included here. Till 25 only you will have. Okay, so that's why the number has been stopped here only. It doesn't went to the 26. Clear, guys? Any questions till now? Range of start, stop, step. Okay, so this is the version 1. This is the one of the version. Okay, first version we have seen range of stop. Okay, so what it will do, it will start the sequence. Start the sequence from 0 till stop minus 1. Okay, and the next one, range of start, comma, stop. So what this will do, this will start the sequence from start value to stop minus 1. This is the second one. And third one, what we have seen start, stop, and step. What it will do, same, start the sequence by step off by step, or incremental or decremental by step. Okay, you can also give the -1 here. It's your wish. We will see that. So these are the 3 variations of this range function you need to remember. Okay, you need to remember this. So this will become very handy, guys. Whenever you are looping over the numbers or anything, this will become very handy. Now, we will see how we can use the decremental values of this as well. See, range of, we'll go with the list. Okay, list of range of, see, start value I'm giving it as 50 to 20 with decremental of -1. Okay. See, whenever you are going in descending order, in the decremental order, okay, always remember that you need to give the step value as -1. If you don't give, you will get like this, empty. Okay, empty list you will get. Okay, that's the thing you need to remember. Whenever you are going with the decremental value, always mention the negative step value. Always mention negative step value. 1 minute, guys. Done. Okay, that's the thing you need to remember. See, we'll make it as 40 here. So 50 will be the first value. Okay, see, I am writing here 50 will be the first value. Next value will become 50 minus 1. Why? Because the step you mentioned as -1. Okay, 49. Next 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, and you will get 40. But here stop value is 40. Okay, before that 40 means 41 you have got. Okay, so 40 you won't get. Stop means before that whatever the mentioned stop value is there, before that value you will get. See, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, like this. Okay, so always remember, this is the principle. These are the principle, guys. You just need to remember, that's it. Okay, whenever you are going with the decremental, first the start place should be the higher value. Start is nothing but higher value. Okay, stop is nothing but lower value that you need to mention. Okay, and step is nothing but decrement value. Okay, I am writing like this. Okay, so if you mention start as like this, see, there is a huge case you might get some errors. Say for example 10 to 30 comma -1 you have given. See, fundamentally 10 means is a lower value. 10 minus 1 means step here you have given 9. Okay, 9 minus 1 8, 8 minus 1 7, 7 minus 1 6. So it is decrementing the value, and it doesn't reach 30. It reaches -30, but it doesn't reach us 30. Like that. Okay, so like that we can, like that it will be doing basically. Okay, so all, that's why always remember, start should be the higher, stop should be the lower, and step should be the decrement whenever you are decrementing the values. If you do like this, you will get empty list. That you need to remember. Okay, now that's the thing. Clear, guys? Everyone on the same page till now? Any questions? Narsimha, Jyotika, Naveen, Srinivas, Swati. Okay, done. Now, this is about the range. Okay. Now let's move and look into the loops. Okay, loops are important, guys. Stay focused on this. Okay, why? Because most of the interview questions you will be getting in loops, conditional statements, and combination of these two and the collections. Okay, if you are perfect in that, then in the concept and in the practical, in the solving the problem statement, then you are flexible in doing everything. Okay. No. So in the loops, what are loops? Loops are nothing but executing some of the statements repeatedly. Executing some statements repeatedly. Okay, that is nothing but the loops. Hmm, say you are having 10 statements. Sorry. Hmm. You are having 10 statements. Okay. These 10 statements you want to execute for sequential statements, you want to execute for 100 times. What generally you will be doing, you will be copying those 10 set of statements multiple times like this for 10 times. Okay, for 10 times you will be trying to execute the statements. Okay, for 10 times, for 100 times. Okay, so what it will do, what will it happen if you change some value there. Okay, if you change some value, or if you hide some value, or if you want to modify one line of statement, then what will happen at that time, all the 10 times or 100 times where you have repeated all the things, you need to change one by one. Okay, so instead of that, what we will do, we will loop these 10 statements, we will loop these 10 statements and we will run. Okay, say for example, in the loop, so you are having for loop, for loop. Okay, and while loop. Okay, so you might have learned the loops in the previous, in your academics, in the C language or in Java programming language or any. So loops are same in all the programming languages, but in Python for loop is a bit kind of different. Okay, but in this one, while loop is same. Okay, let's see, let's look into the for loop, which is most easiest one. Okay, the syntax for loop is for variable in sequence. Okay, you will get, you can run the statements here, you can run as many statements as you wish, but remember, these statements you need to keep them with the one tab space like this. One tab space, one tab space, one tab space, like you have written the statements in the if else conditions, right? If else, so at the top we have seen this. So these are the block, one tab space. Okay, these statements belongs to the if. Okay, and these statements belongs to the if, and these statements belongs to the else if, like that. Okay, wait a second. Sorry guys. Okay, so whatever the statements you want to run inside the loop, all mention that with the indentations, nothing but the one tab space. Okay, if you start from the beginning like this, they are not the statements related to this for block. Okay, for block, they are outside of the for block. That one you need to remember. This is just the syntax. This is just the syntax. Okay, now next what we can do is see, uh, okay, so we follow the syntax for var. For var means it's a variable. Okay, you can give any name. You can give any name. For example, for say value is my variable name. In sequence, give some sequence. Some sequence I have given. Okay, and mention the colon here at the end. Don't forget the colon. If you forget the colon, you will get the error. Okay, so for value in this particular sequence, so what how this for loop will execute is, it will take the first element. First element is 1. It will assign to the value. Okay, it will assign to the value, and the next element is 5, and it will assign to the value. In the next iteration, it will take the value 2 and assign to the value variable. In the next iteration, it will take the 6 and it will assign to the value, like that. So if you see, if I write the print of value, what it will do in the first iteration here, in the first iteration, what it will do, it will take the first element, which is the 1, and assign to the value, and it will execute the loop. Okay, it will print 1. In the next iteration, in the second iteration, what it will do, it will take the second element, which is 5, goes into the value variable, and then it will print it. Okay, here you're getting 5. The same way, in the third iteration, the third element, which is 2 in the sequence. Okay, sequential order, one after one, it will take. Second, it will assign into this value, and then it will print like this. Okay, so like that, it will keep on going till the end of this sequence. Once there are no elements here after the 9, after this particular element, there are no elements in it, then it will come out of that particular loop. That's how the for loop will work. See, sequentially it will go one by one, one by one, one by one, and then it will execute. Okay, so that's the thing. Now you can use the range function here for, what's happening. for, say for example, v or number, some variable name, something. Okay, v in range of 10. So here you can use the range function directly. There is no need of converting into a sequence like this in a list form. Okay, directly you can give it like a range of 10. Okay, for number in range of 10. So what it will do, this range function will create a sequence of 10 numbers from 0 to 10, sorry, 0 to 9. Okay, 10 is the stop value minus 1. Okay, we have seen this particular principle. Now what it will do, basically, if we print that number, okay, if we print this number, it will generate the sequence of 0 to, here I'll write 0 to 9. Okay, so it will take the first element, which is 0. Okay, it will take the, this is not 0, this is, okay, so it will take the first element 0 and assign it to the number variable, and then it will print. In the next iteration, it will take the next number, which is 1. Okay, and assign it to the number, and it will print. That's the thing. Just run it, see, 0 to 9. In the same way, you can adjust this sequence like 10 to 40 by incremental of 3. By incremental of 3. All the things what you have learned so far for the range, you can apply here. See. Okay. Or else you can also do like this. 10 number comma number plus 1. What it will do, the first one is the number. Okay, number means in the first iteration 0. 0 plus 1. 0. 0 plus 1 means 1. Okay, like that. 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, like that you will get. Okay, 0, 0 plus 1 means 1. In the next iteration, the sequential, in the sequential order, we have 1, 1, 1 plus 1, 2. 2 you have got. This is the second iteration. Okay, you can also do in the reverse order. How? Just change this from 10 to 1 by decrement of minus 1 or minus 2 or minus 3, whatever you want to give. So whenever you have given the higher value here and lower value here, always mention the decremental one. Okay, always mention the decremental value in the step. Now if you run, let me remove this. Okay, like this you can iterate, or you can fetch the element one by one and you can do your work. So here the thing you need to understand is this particular statement is executing multiple times. Okay, see, instead of number, what I will do, I will write hello. I will write hello. Okay, in a string form. See, so without writing this for loop, if you want to print the hello like this, what you will do, you will just write this statement multiple times. Like this, you will write multiple times. Okay, so instead of that, how you have written only in a 2 lines. Okay, if you want to change this hello everyone, like this you want to change, you want to copy this particular thing and you have to change for all the statements like this, all the statements like this. Okay, if you miss any one of line, then you may get different result basically, but not in this case. Okay, Only single change. Only single change like this is more than enough. Okay. If you run those many times, it will execute the hello everyone. That's the advantage here. Okay. So here you need to remember is that how many sequential numbers are there here. Those many times the loop will execute. Okay, those many times the loop will execute. How many numbers are there or how many elements are present in the sequence, those many times loop will run. That's a simpler thing for the for loop especially. Okay, now any questions guys? Okay, clear, done. Okay, now what we will do is we will go with next one, which is while loop. Okay. Okay. So while loop will work similar to the if else if condition. Okay, similar to the conditional statement. Okay. See, while condition you need to write and statements. Whatever the statement you want to keep, you can keep here. As many statements as you wish you want to keep in the while loop. But remember, those statements should start with a one tab space. Okay, one tab space is the mandatory one. Okay, if you write like this, okay, you will get indentation error. Why? Because these two statements will come under the while block. Okay, this is out of while block. Okay, but these statements have also starting with the indentation, one tab space. Okay, so here the Python interpreter will get confused here. Here is there is no indentation, here I am having the indentation. So to which block these particular statements are related? It doesn't understand for which block these four statements are related. So you will get error. You will get error. So always don't do like that. Okay. So if you broke this particular indentation, so make sure that these statements should fall also in the out of block only. Okay. So like that you need to maintain the code. Otherwise you will get the error. Okay, so how the while loop will execute? See, first it verifies the condition. If the condition is true, it will execute all the statements inside this while. It will execute all the statements inside it while. Okay, next, if the condition becomes false, then it will terminates the loop. That's it. Condition true, execute the loop. Condition false, terminate the loop. That's it. Okay. So what the additional thing is here is it will execute the loop statements, these statements, as long as the condition is true, as long as condition is true. Okay. Say for example, while I will take a variable here 10, sorry, I equal to some 10. Okay. Here I less than some 10. Okay. Here I will take I equal to 0. I less than 10 colon. Okay. Print of I. What I'm doing here, this three statements, I have declared a variable I is equal to 10. And I have mentioned a condition for the while loop. Okay. What is the condition here? I less than 10. Okay. And I'm printing the value of I inside the while loop. Inside the while loop. Why it is inside? Why? Because one tab space. Okay. Now, first what it will do, it will verify the condition. What is the value of I? 0. 0 less than 10. Is it true or false? Guys, is it true or false? True. Condition has become true. Condition become true means it will execute the loop. In the loop, I am having 1. So it will print 1. It will print 1. One minute, guys. Okay. It will print 1. And it goes to the Mali again. Again at the top, it will goes. Again, verify the condition. Again, what's the condition here? Condition here is again I value is 0. 0 less than 10. Again, it is true. Again, it will print another 1. Okay. After executing this statement, again it goes to the condition. It verifies the condition here. Again, the condition is true. 0 less than 10. Okay. Again, it will execute this print statement. Again, 1 you will get. After executing the loop, again it goes and verifies the condition. The condition is again true. Again, it will print this statement. Okay. Again, it will print another 1. After executing the loop, again it will go to the top and verify the condition. So here it is iterating it here at this particular point. It executes the loop, again go to the top, verify the condition. If the condition is evaluated to true, execute the loop. Once the loop is executed, go to the top, verify the condition. Once the condition is true, execute the loop. After executing the loop, go to the top, verify the condition. Okay, so it is doing this circular motion here. Circular motion it is doing. Verify condition, execute the loop. Verify condition, execute the loop. Verify the condition, execute the loop. Like that. Like that, it will keep on executing. Okay, so that's the thing. That's the thing you need to remember here while executing the while loop. So here, what's happening here? I value is not changing. Okay, it has become a true value forever. True value forever. Okay, so it has become an infinity loop. It has become infinity loop. Okay, so to fix this, what I will do is I is equal to I plus 1. I am incrementing the value of each for every iteration. So when you run this, you will get from 0 to 9. How you have got the 0 to 9? Initially the I value is 0. 0 less than 10, which is true. condition. True means it will execute the loop. These two statements, it will print the value of I 0, and then it will incrementing the value by 1, 0 plus 1, 1. Okay, and it is assigning to the value I. I value become 2. Sorry, I value has become 1 here. Again, it go to the top. Now I value it verifies with 1. 1 less than 10. True. It will print the statement and it will execute. It will increment the value of 5 to 2. Again, it go to the top. The updated value here is 2. 2 less than 10, which is true. Execute the loop. When the value become 9, I value when here, the I value becomes 9. Okay. 9 less than 10, which is true. Executes the loop and the value becomes 10 here. Again, it's go to the top. 10 less than 10. 10 less than 10. The value is false. 10 less than 10 because the value becomes false. The condition becomes false. Condition becomes false means it will come out of the loop. Okay, that's the thing. That's it. That's about the while loop. So always remember the while loop works collaboratively. It will works with the initialization, nothing but on variable. Okay, and condition. Condition here we are updating the condition. Updating the variable. Updating the variable. Here we are updating the variable involved for condition. Involved for condition. Okay, that is the thing. So these three statements you need to write. You need to remember while creating a while loop. Okay, so it's your wish which one to use, whether you want to go with the for loop like this in a sequential of numbers, or whether you want to go with this while loop. Okay, both are same. Both will execute based on your interest, based on your flexibility. You can use which one you want. It's your wish. Okay, that's the thing. Next, we go with the loop control statements. The last topic for today's session, loop control statements. Okay. In the loop control statements, you have the first one is a break statement. And the next one you have continue statement. So what does the break statement will do? It will break. The name itself says the breaking something. Continue means continuing something. Okay, the term itself says you the meaning inside the loop. Break means it will break the loop. Continue means it will continue the execution of the loop. Continue means it will continue the execution of the loop. That's it. Okay, but there is some small difference between two. One will break, one will continues the execution of the loop. Okay, now let's understand with an example. For I in range of 10 means range function will generate a sequence of 0 to 9. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 till 9. Okay, 0 to 9. Now print of I you will write. Okay, so what it will do? Okay, here range spelling mistake. Okay, it will print 0 to 9. I will write one condition here. If I is equal to 5. When I value becomes 5, break. When I value becomes 5, it will break. So when I value becomes 4, it will print to the I value 4. Okay. 4 equal to 5, condition false. So it doesn't execute the break statement. It will go to the top. Again, the next element is 5. 5 will be printed here. 5 equal to 5, which is true. True means this particular if block will execute. In the if block, I'm having the break statement. Break statement means it will terminate the loop. Break statement, always remember that break statement will terminate the loop. See, 0 to 5. Okay, that's the thing. That's how you need to do basically. Okay, break statement means it will terminate. So whatever the different iterations are there, 6, 7, 8, and 9, those iteration will not continue. Okay, it will got broken. Okay, the loop has been terminated. You have forcefully stopped the loop. Okay, next we have continue. We will take the same thing, same example, but here different. If I equal to 5, continue, here I will print I. So what this particular one do is when continue statement executes, whatever the statements present after it inside the loop, whatever the see, listen carefully. When continue statements execute, whatever the statements present after the continue statements here, this is the only one statement which is present after the continue. After the continue statement, only this particular statement is present. Okay, it will skip that execution. Okay, it will skip it and again go to the top of the loop. Okay, nothing but it will move to the next iteration. Whatever the statements present the after the continue statement, they doesn't get executed. They won't get executed. It goes to the next iteration. Nothing but you are skipping the current iteration and moving to the next iteration. Okay, if you want to skip the current iteration and move to the next iteration, then go with the continue. Okay, so there is a difference between the break and continue. Break means it will stop the loop execution. Continue means it skips the current iteration and moves to the next iteration. Okay, and moves to the next iteration. See here, if you run this, you will get from 0 to 9, but one of the statement is missing here. Between 4 and 6, there is no 5. Why? Because when I value becomes 5 here, continue statement has executed. This continue statement, what it made to move to the next iteration. In the next iteration, in the sequence, I am having 6. 6 is been fetching and 6 is been printing. Okay, so that's the difference between the break and continue statement. Clear, guys? Any questions? Any questions in this? Understood the loop control statements and all? So everyone are clear till this point, right? Say yes or no. Okay, so I hope you have gone through these things in the earlier as well. Okay, I think in the academics we have gone through this thing. No problem. We will finish it off. Okay, this week, tomorrow, and day after tomorrow we go with the this one collections. Okay, so once the collections are completed, then we can flexibly move to the pandas, numpy. In the next week we will discuss about the numpy and pandas, and then in the upcoming week we go with the matplotlib and statistics, some of the statistics with the pandas, and we will see theoretical and practical both of them, how to handle, and then we can start with the machine learning algorithms. Okay. Okay, guys, then if you're not having any doubts, so you can drop. If you want any clarify any doubts, you can ask. You can unmute yourself and you can ask. Okay.